If you run a physiotherapy practice in Australia, your insurance requirements reflect the dual nature of your business. A clinical service with professional liability exposure and a commercial operation with property, equipment, and employment obligations. Understanding what cover you need and why ensures you are protected for the specific risks of running a physiotherapy practice rather than carrying generic insurance that may not respond when you need it. Here's what cover physiotherapy practices need, what it typically costs, and how to approach comparing policies. Professional indemnity insurance is the most important cover for physiotherapists. It responds to claims arising from your clinical work, treatment that results in injury, a technique that aggravates a condition, an alleged failure to diagnose or refer appropriately, or a consent dispute. Professional indemnity for allied health is available through professional association programs and specialist healthcare insurers. The level of cover required depends on the treatments you deliver. Practices offering manual therapy, dry needling, and sports rehabilitation may carry higher exposure than those focused on exercise-based rehabilitation. Public liability insurance covers non-clinical injury and property damage on your practice premises. A patient who trips in your waiting room, a visitor who injures themselves on your premises, or damage to neighbouring property. These are public liability claims distinct from your clinical work. Check that your public liability cover is adequate for the volume and nature of patient and visitor traffic at your practice. Practice contents and equipment insurance covers your treatment tables, exercise equipment, electrotherapy devices, ultrasound machines, and other clinical and practice assets. While physiotherapy equipment is less expensive than in some other healthcare disciplines, a fire, flood, or theft that destroys your practice contents would require significant investment to replace. Business interruption insurance covers revenue loss if an insured event forces your practice to close temporarily. For a physiotherapy practice where revenue is generated per appointment and your patient base requires regular ongoing treatment, an unplanned closure disrupts both immediate revenue and longer-term patient relationships. Workers' compensation is compulsory if you have employees, other physiotherapists, exercise physiologists, reception staff, or administration. Healthcare workplaces have specific workers' compensation obligations in each state and territory. Cyber liability insurance is worth considering for practices holding patient clinical records electronically. Privacy law obligations and the potential for compensation claims from affected patients make this increasingly relevant. What does it cost? Allied health professional indemnity premiums are generally more affordable than specialist medical indemnity. Practice contents, business interruption, and public liability add additional annual costs. Professional association membership often provides access to professional indemnity programs at negotiated rates. Work with an advisor who understands allied health practice insurance. Use the free business insurance finder at Reliable Business Tools to find the right cover for your physiotherapy practice. Answer a few questions and get matched with relevant options. No obligation.